Okay. Okay, the stuff is new, Jackson, so put your phone down. Hey, Jackson, if you want to go take a quick walk, you can, because I need full focus, okay? Okay, so here's what's happening. You're just watching me for a hot second. No, you're not writing anything down. You're just watching. Okay, our goal is this. This is what we did yesterday. We took equations that looked like this, and we clawed them out, and we made them look like this, right? But here's what. For the rest of this year, the format and pre-calc that we really like is this form. It's going to make things that we do for the rest of the year much, much faster and easier. So our goal is to learn to take this guy and rewrite him like this. Here's what's crazy. Do you know these two are actually the same exact, I know I said enough, but I need you guys to focus up here. These two are the same exact line. They're the exact same. They're the exact same equation. So our job is to take something that doesn't look anything like this and turn it into this. And I'm going to teach you how to do it, but it's weird, okay? So you're going to take a look at number 5, and I'm going to show you some steps, and you're going to be like, Miss T, I don't even get why we're doing this, but you're going to be patient with me. Our job is this. We need to build that weird little parenthesis in the middle. That's our job. And I'm going to teach you how to do it by a thing called completing the square. So we're going to practice this, and for a minute you're going to be like, why are we doing this? And then all of a sudden it'll be like, oh, now it makes sense. So I just need you to be patient for a second. So this is number 5. What we need to do is we need to take this guy and we need to write him in this format, right? That's our goal. We need to be able to write him so he's a nice little parenthesis. And the way to do it is to do this. We need to have a magic number in there. So if I X factored it, and I don't want to X factor every time, I want it to be faster, it would turn out perfect, right? So here's what I'm telling you. That's a process called completing the square. The reason it's called that is because we're going to use squares, two numbers that times each other. The reason I do it is because I want you to make a little box there, like a square, right? Because it's going to make me happier. So here's what. To make us be able to rewrite this guy in parentheses, the magic number that we're going to put here is 16. And you're going to think, where the hell did you get 16? And I'm going to show you. Watch what you do. You take the 8, you cut 8 in half, and you square it, and you get 16. So what's going to happen? Guys, ladies, so what goes in here is going to be the 8 cut in half or 4. So this is weird. We're going to try a bunch of these. Are you guys ready? Here we go. So we're going to try this one. You guys ready? So the first thing that we're going to do is we know what we eventually want is something that looks like this. That's our goal. In order to meet that goal, I need a magic number. Jesse, I need you not to talk because it's picking up the sound. So we're going to fill this in. We're going to take the 20. We're going to cut it in half. We get 10. And 10 squared is 100. Are you cool with that? Oh, so you take the 20. So what we do every time is this. You take this guy, cut him in half, and then you square it. Okay? Now, what's important is what goes in here is always half of that guy, or negative 10. This sounds weird, but this is the key to tonight. So right now, I need you with your partners, with your table mates, right now, to do these two problems. I need you to get to a magic number here, and I need you to get to something here. Do it right now. But I super need you to do this. you get it? Yes, yes.
How do you get 100? 25.
It is. Okay, are we good? Okay, that's our tool that we're going to use now. So here's what. I think you turn over your paper, because now we're going to do it. Dun, dun, dun. We're going to do the real deal. We're going to take this guy, and we're going to turn him into vertex form. And the reason we like turning him into vertex form is because he's the fastest way to graph. So here we go. You guys ready? The first thing is this. I need to make my little box on this problem. But I have something in the way. So the very first thing I do is I'm going to ask that 11 to step out of the room so I can put the little box in. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to say, 11, can you please step into the other room? So I know, he will say yes. So here's what we'll get. Y minus 11. I'm going to leave a little space. I'm going to show you why in a second. Is everyone cool with what I did there? Nothing tricky. Okay, so I'm going to do that completely square thing, but I need to put my box there. There's something in the way, that 11. So I'm going to ask the 11 to move out of the way. Okay? Okay, here we go. Jackson.
I didn't either.
Taping. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to add in the little box. But I think Sammy actually said this, what I do to one side to keep it balanced, I got to do to the other side. So I am also going to put a little box over here. I'm so sorry for everyone listening at home. Okay, so now we're going to do what we did in that other stuff. We're going to do this thing, right? We're going to make this thing happen. We're going to force it to happen. So the magical number that I'm going to take is I'm going to take the 6 and cut it in half. I get 3, and then I do what to the 3? I square it so it's 9. Question? Oh, because to keep it balanced. What I do to one side of my equation, I got to do to the other. Good question. So watch this. The 9 goes there, and the 9 goes over here, right? That keeps it balanced. That's why I do that goofy box. I also love 3rd grade, and 3rd grade had the box. That made me happy. So we're almost done. Watch what happens. It's like all of a sudden, the vertex form is just going to pop out. It's kind of crazy. X plus 3 goes in here. That's half, right? That's half of that guy. Equals y minus 2. And the last thing I do is I say I want y alone, so I say 2, negative 2, please come back. And when it comes back, the sign changes to positive. And look at that, I did it. So if I was graphing it, look how crazy it is. I could, on a multiple choice final, like someone might have in here, I could get the answer to this without doing any work. My vertex, watch how easy to get the vertex. It's just negative 3, comma 2, negative 3, comma 2. My graph looks like that. I find that graph, I'm done. I don't have to do any math, right? It goes so fast. Okay? That is converting standard form to vertex form. We're going to try another one. You guys ready? Okay, here we go. Okay, fresh one. Step 1. We got to move that 43, right? Because we got to have room for our box, right? Now, some of you, my math friends out here, are going to think, Miss T, can I leave the box out? Can I skip some steps? Many of you can. But if you're like me and you want to get it perfect, take your time, right? Move the 43. Move them out of the way. Say, excuse me, 43, I need room for my little box. My little square, completing the square. Minus 43. X squared minus 14x. Now, add in that box. What I do to one side, Mustafa and I were talking, I do to the other side. I put an equal box. Now it's time to fill that box so I can make my magical parentheses. So here's what I do. I'm ready to drop him down into this guy, but before I do that, I have to take the 14, cut it in half. What's half of 14? 7. 7 squared is? Well, you got it. What I do to one side, I do to the other side. Exactly. So now I'm almost finished. I'm going to write this in that cool little parentheses, x squared, or x, be careful, it's half of negative 14, so it won't be positive 7. What will go here? Negative 7. So good. Putting those dice together, I get y plus 6, and I ask the 6 to please come back over. So I subtract 6, and I am done. I am done. I love these. I don't know why I love them. They're just very fulfilling to me. Yeah. 49 plus 43, minus 43 was positive 6. Are you cool with that? Right? And then to move things over the other side, I do the opposite, right? So I do it to one side, do it the other. Anytime we move things over that equal sign, they change sides. Okay, can you try this one alone? Okay, everyone should be writing. Write on your desk, write on your arm, write on your paper. Max, do this problem, please. Do this one. Everyone's doing this one, please. Mia's doing this one. Everyone's doing this one. Sammy's doing this one when he's done with the monkey drawing. Are you okay? Did you throw up?
Oh, you was not me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you really?
I'm gonna go home, but I can't.
Sorry for you, Brooke. It's lovely that someone is sick sitting next to you.
I know.
You want a mask?
Oh.
No, but do you want a mask?
Do I want a mask?
Yes,
I'm
because
not
you're.
sick. I took like acne pills I didn't eat.
Oh, okay. Still want a mask?
No, I still want them now.
Well, we're almost done. Okay, you guys ready? Did you get it? You're not quite yet?
1 second.
Okay, I'm not gonna rush you.
I know that.
No, I don't know. Sorry.
I don't know why I love these so much, but man, I do. Oh, gotta put my box in black. Okay, here I'm going. I moved that 30 over to make room to do my little box thing. This is the trick. It's right here. It's this weird little step. I take half of 12, which is 6. I square it, which is 36. What I add to one side, I add to the other. These will turn out pretty decently. So if you're getting something like negative 45 or negative 180 on one side, that means you probably made a mistake. So here's what I've got. Y plus 6 equals x plus 6 quantity squared. And then the last step, almost tripped there. The last step, I've got to take that plus 6 and ask it to come back, right? I need it to come back on the other side. So I'm like, come back now. Come back now. And he's like, totally cool. I can do that. I can come back now. So my final answer, y equals x plus 6 squared minus 6. Okay? So here's what. We stepped this up on Monday. So here's what I need. Here's what I need. It's 3 days. This will literally drip out of your brains if you don't practice this today. You have 10 of them. I'd like you to do 8 of them, but I would like you to do it before you leave because there's a chance you will make that brain-wise, that synaptic connection. But if you wait until Monday morning, you will be like, I'm starting from scratch. And I need to not start from scratch. Is that cool? So here we go. Bye.